Oh no. Oh, here it comes. There we go. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another installment of Random Rob, and I don't know what it is, but I'm feeling super duper productive today. I've already knocked out a video for the gaming channel. I'm testing out a new setup for recording on this channel, and I'm about to go run to the grocery because I really want to make a roast chicken. You know when you kind of like become obsessed with doing something? That's definitely what's going on today. So I want to go ahead and grab some chicken thighs and maybe some like pearl onions and then like some cauliflower and just kind of like mix it all together and like toss it in the oven and just let it roast. So hopefully you guys are excited and maybe a little bit hungry, so come join me. Alrighty, so anybody who is squeamish over raw food, I'm very sorry, but this is our current progress. As you can see, I've tossed some butter on some chicken thighs and some frozen cauliflower. I've gone and done some salt, some pepper, as well as some thyme and some rosemary. So now I just gotta go ahead and throw my hands in there and get everything mushed together. Oh, and there's some minced garlic as well. Unfortunately, frickin' grocery store did not have any pearl onions, which makes me very sad because that's really what I was looking forward to. So I do have just a yellow onion ready to be chopped up, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and put that in like halfway through cooking because the chicken was from a refrigerated section, the cauliflower is frozen, so the onions, if I put them in right now, will probably end up burning, so I'm gonna like wait halfway through after I give this a quick zhuzh. What if we go ahead and toss some salami on top too? Would that be nuts? I mean, these are really thin, thinner than the onions, so maybe we'll wait a little bit and then go ahead and toss them on top and then they'll get all crispy and they'll like merge with like the onion flavor and maybe some of it will melt into the chicken. I don't know, I'm excited. And boom, there it is. Aside from a little bit of prep and a whole lot of butter rubbing, this was actually pretty easy. Alright, so I know that I look a little bit different, potentially a little bit crazy, but this is one of the joys of being single. Legitimately, before I ate, I went ahead and did some skincare, and then I took off my contact lenses, swapped into like a sleeping shirt because my thighs, oh my god, my thighs hurt so bad. I was doing a little bit of the gym yesterday and I was like going in and it's painful, but I wanted to go ahead and share with you one of my favorite things about being single, and this is really just gonna reveal me as a pig.
Alright, so as you can see right here, I started with the plate.
However, I did end up graduating to eating it straight from the tray. It's really fucking good, you guys. Like, the onions are all caramelized and the little salami pieces kind of like merged with it, so the salami's like salty and sweet. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna finish eating that piece right there, so I'll chat with you later. Alrighty, so I'm pretty sure it's been about 2 days since the last clip where I talked about the fact that my inner thighs were really sore from working out, and let me tell you, it just got worse. Legitimately, I couldn't sit Indian style. I couldn't even walk where I took big enough steps that my like thighs were too far apart. I like literally was like curled up in a ball in my bed because it hurt so bad. And then after that kind of subsided, I started feeling a bit ill and sweaty. So Rob's a little bit under the weather right now, but you know what makes me feel just a bit better? Now I know the last time you saw me I was eating something very similar to this, but I did make myself another set of trays of roasted veggies, and oh my god, this time, as you can see, I didn't put any chicken in this one. I just like bought a grocery store like roast chicken because I'm fucking lazy, and sometimes when you feel like shit, it's just easier to go and buy a rotisserie chicken. But I went ahead and did this, and I tossed some zucchini in there because supposedly it's low carb, and then I also went ahead and peeled some like garlic and like roasted that in there too. Oh my god, it was so good. I know it's not necessarily the most keto friendly vegetable out there, but legitimately it's just so savory but also kind of sweet at the same time. Oh my god, it was so good, and I'm glad it's in there. I will take the carb hit for a little bit of garlic. Now I was thinking to myself, I should probably like write up a recipe about this, and then it turned into a really deep like mental thought state. Because number one, as you probably saw from the original video or original part of the clips where I was like, this did not go as planned. I didn't have the ingredients that I thought I was gonna have. I wanted to do pearl onions. I thought that I was gonna be able to have like fresh or like at least not frozen bagged cauliflowers, and really I just dumped everything on a tray and I was like, let's hope this works. So there was no writing of any kind of recipes. I literally just did what I could. And then it really got me thinking more about life and how there are a lot of people out there that are always looking for the recipe to success, whether it's making really, really good food, or it's to succeed in life, or, you know, to just be in a place where they want to be, whether it's with food, whether it's with relationships, whether it's with makeup. Everybody is always looking for that recipe. But I think at the end of the day, when it comes down to me, at least my own personal experience has been very much like, just do what you fucking can and just make it work, because you're gonna run into issues that, you know, maybe nobody else has run into. Maybe you're not gonna have the ingredients that you need and you just gotta work with what you got, or maybe some things are not quite going so right, so you need to adjust into like a different direction, and maybe you were gonna make a roast but now you gotta go ahead and pan fry everything. Listen, life throws you a lot of curveballs, so while we might have recipes and ways that other people have succeeded, it doesn't always mean that it's gonna be a win for you. Because here's the thing, even with recipes, you know, I can put it in the camera and say, this is my recipe, oh my god, it's so delicious, and then you guys are at home and you guys try out the recipe and you're like, wow, Rob, this is trash. This was what I would probably put in instead. Now, of course, the recipe gives you the idea of how to accomplish what you want to accomplish, and that's always nice to kind of have some sort of blueprint in your head of how to do it. But I think what it all boils down to is kind of like, not everything is going to be a one-size-fits-all. That includes food, that includes careers, that includes relationship, that includes makeup. That's just life in general. Nothing is a one-size-fits-all, and nothing is 100% guaranteed. But like I like to say, for the people out there who don't know how to cook and are very, very scared of ruining things, specifically one of my friends that I've been chatting with for a while, I'm like, just fucking do it. Just fucking do it and just shove it in the oven or put it on the stove and just cook it. And they're like, but what if it's not done? Then cook it some more. Just keep cooking it, and if you overcook it, next time you'll know not to overcook it so much. But at the end of the day, it's still going to be edible just as long as you don't burn it. And if you burn it, I mean, it's Cajun style. It's char-broiled. Think of it, there's a lot of people that love steaks charred and love their chickens charred. That's like a whole trend that was going out there. We have liquid smoke. It's fine. Just make it work. And I think that so many people are caught up in the recipe and how to just be successful in everything. Because I mean, it's always a great feeling when you're like, oh, I followed the recipe and blam, everything is perfect. But I've found that more often in life, when I'm given blueprints or I'm given a recipe, I'm like, it's kind of there, almost there, not quite. I'm gonna have to tailor it for myself. And I think that's like the most important when it comes down to everything. Oh yes, that is grinder popping off right now. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Listen, play, have fun, don't be afraid, and remember, the recipe just gives you the idea. Not everything has to be perfect. So that about does it for me for now. And as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch your body. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.